Hello. I'll try that again. Hello. That sounded stupid, didn't it? It probably didn't, but I don't know. Hello. So, as you can see, we're in British Railway, because I thought I might as well make a video, seeing as I hadn't uploaded in like 2 months. Yeah. So, we're gonna do some driving. We're gonna do the 350 Trans-Pennine Express livery, 4 carriages, and we're going to go to Fleetwood. No, never mind. We're going to go to Avonhill. Now we're going to do a really short one, because then we're probably going to play something else after one route. We're going to do a regional one from Woodham Sidings to Freston Junction. Alright. So I hope you guys are all alright, because, you know, I don't know, but you might. I've just come back from a hotel, no, not a hotel, a holiday in Copenhagen. Copenhagen is nice. Also went over the bridge to Malmo and saw the Malmo Arena. Very cool experience, and, you know, just to see where Eurovision's been held twice. And obviously I don't think I've made a video since Switzerland won Eurovision 2024 with The Code, which, very good song. I don't think I liked it at first because, I don't know, like the vocals, the screechy the vocal bit at the end, but now I actually quite like that bit. My favourite bit is the somewhere between the O's and ones bit. That's where I found my kingdom come. I like that bit. That's probably my favourite bit. But yeah, Rim Tim Teggy Dim was better, but you know, I mean, and the UK completely wasted our 12 points on Portugal. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a song, but there were many countries deserving our 12 points more than Portugal. Croatia, Switzerland, Germany. I'm so glad that Germany didn't finish on the right-hand side of the leaderboard, because it was a great song, honestly. And Latvia, probably my favourite song of the year. No one expected Latvia to qualify, and as soon as Latvia was first announced to qualify, the first country in the second semi-final, I was like, yay! Because, well, good song. Yeah. Creaky chair. I'm a bit disappointed that Czechia didn't qualify, because that was a really good song as well, and she improved so much. Like her vocals the first time she performed it live were horrible, but then when in the semi-final she actually did really well. Also the We Just Love Eurovision Too Much interval act in the second semi-final. I liked that. That was very good. And got to see our favourite runner-up, apart from Marco, Baby Lasagna, apart from him, Karia, from last year. And, you know, oh, signal's yellow. When I went to Copenhagen, I flew from Gatwick, and I stayed overnight in a hotel because my flight was leaving quite early. The hotel was Block Hotel in the South Terminal, even though I flew from the North Terminal. So I got the train down from my nearest station. Didn't go direct, had to change somewhere. Then when we finally got into London, we arrived at St Pancras. Oh no, not St Pancras, King's Cross. We arrived at King's Cross. Oh, I've just missed a thing. Oh well. We arrived at King's Cross and left from St Pancras on a Thames link to Brighton, but got off at Gatwick Airport. And on the way back, we got the same one back towards Cambridge, but we got off at St Pancras, no, not St Pancras, Farringdon, changed to an Elizabeth line, yeah, and then came home on a proper, not a proper, well, they're all proper trains obviously, but like a train to my station, my nearest station, which isn't in where I live, but it's quite close. Yeah. We can't be giving too much information away here, you know. Yeah, my flight left at 8:25 in the morning, but it didn't actually, it left like 8:43. And then my flight back was delayed by, I think it was 54 minutes, 56 maybe, I think it was, I've got to do maths, hold on. Well, it was meant to leave at 4:55, left at 5:49, so that would be 54 minutes, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because there was a technical issue on the plane. One of the computers that controls the flaps wasn't working, which is, you know, a bit. Well, it's not that important, but you know, it's a lot easier to take off and land. And the landing on the way back into Gatwick, arriving at Gatwick, was a lot smoother than the one at Copenhagen, because our pilot on the way down to Copenhagen basically just threw it onto the runway. And I thought we'd already landed, because I was like, I couldn't remember what landing on a plane felt like, because I haven't flown since January 2022, but now I have, obviously. So yeah. I thought we'd already landed really smoothly. We hadn't, because as soon as I said that, we landed. Still wasn't too smooth on the way back, but a lot smoother. And yesterday when I was on the plane back to Gatwick, we were really close to the runway. We were descending nice and quickly. We were getting quite close to the runway. There was a mum and two children. There was a really, like, a tiny toddler and, like, a probably 6-year-old-ish. And the toddler said, "Have we landed yet?" And the mum just said, "No, not yet. When we land, there'll be a little bump." And I said, "Mate, it won't be a little bump. We're flying EasyJet." But I didn't say that to them, don't worry. They might have thought that was a bit rude. And it would have been. So that's why I didn't say it to them, because I'm not... I mean, I can't be rude, but I try not to be rude, because being rude's bad. Because, you know... I think you understand. So yeah, I got the Öresundståg over the bridge to Sweden. Yes, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Öresundståg. I'm getting quite good at my Danish pronunciations, I think. So the Öresundståg is the train that takes you from Østerport or near Copenhagen, or in, I can't remember, over to, and it can go up to like Stockholm and Gothenburg and Karlskrona and Kristianstad or something. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, on the way there I got off at Malmö-Hilja. I think that's how you say it. That's the one. And then as soon as you leave the station, you can see Malmö Arena. Got the bus into Malmö city centre, and then got back on at Malmö. I went to the disgusting food museum in Malmö. I highly recommend it. I tried some shark from Iceland, hakal. I think that's probably not how you pronounce it, because let me show you my very, very talented pronunciation of Copenhagen Airport in Danish. So Copenhagen is København, or Københavns, depending on which part of Copenhagen you're talking about, like the airport. So Copenhagen Airport is Københavns Lufthavn. Yeah. I know, I'm so very talented. And I'm gonna get this wrong, but Copenhagen Central Station is pronounced something like Københavns Hovedbanegård or something. That's probably wrong. But my hotel, which was it was only literally about under 2-minute walk from Copenhagen Central Station, which was really helpful. Something I don't understand about the Copenhagen Metro. It's very cool how it's driverless and you can see out the front and back windows, and they've even got little pretend control panels for little kids, so they can pretend they're driving, which I think is a really nice touch. Only problem is, the M1 I think it is, or it might be the M2, is the yellow line. It goes from the airport, Københavns Lufthavn, then goes to Kastrup, then it goes to Ørsted, Øresund, which is the name of the bridge, Øresund Bridge, and then a couple of other places. But what I don't understand is why that doesn't go to Copenhagen Central Station. There's only one station that I discovered with all of the lines stopping at it, which is Kongens Nytorv, which means King's New Road or something. I can't remember. And yeah, but I don't understand why the airport and the city centre aren't linked on one line. So you have to change at Kongens Nytorv for either the red one or the blue one. But I discovered the blue one is a lot quicker. It's not a lot quicker. It probably takes the same amount of time, but it's a lot easier, because if you get on the wrong red line train, the M3, then you have to go round in a circle of like the whole city before you reach your station. I mean, you could get off and go back. That's what I did. I got on one going the wrong way, so I had to change again. Also, I've discovered that I've been on all of the Copenhagen metro lines. They're all literally the same thing, apart from going to different places. Not like the tube, because obviously it's meant to be very different to the tube, because the tube isn't completely driverless. partially automatic, I think, because it just it's got a driver, but it usually operates mostly on its own, apart from the 1972 stocks on the Bakerloo line. Just got a driver in there just in case anything goes wrong. But Copenhagen Metro is there is not even a cab on the train. I think it's controlled from a control centre somewhere, probably, or it's just properly automatic. I'm not sure. I don't think it's automatic though, because you'd think if it was properly automatic and properly driverless without a control centre or anything, it would stop in the same place at each station every time. But no, because I was at one of the stations yesterday. I can't remember which one it was, but I was at one of the stations and one stopped and it was not lined up with the doors at all. Like, because they've got platform doors as well, so people can't jump onto the tracks and, kill themselves. But, yeah, or can't be pushed. But it's also very different to the tube, because there's only 4 lines. They do all meet at 1 or 2 stations, or maybe even more. Opposed to the tube, the London Underground's 11 lines, not including the Elizabeth line, which is kind of completely different. And they don't meet. The place where they meet the most is King's Cross St Pancras, where 5 of them meet. The Victoria line is the only one I can remember. Well done, me. Yeah, I know what they're all called. I just can't remember which ones stop there. And yeah, so King's Cross St Pancras has 5 lines stopping there. Let's play some, I don't know, Cabin Crew Simulator or SCR? We'll do SCR. And then also you've got, ticket barriers and automatic ticket gates and everything on most stations on the Underground, but in Sweden and Denmark they seem to tolerate people. They seem to trust people a lot more, because there is no ticket barriers or ticket gates at any of the stations that I went to. You just have to check in, check out, buy a ticket, and most of the time you don't even get a ticket checked. We only got ticket checked once on the M2, I think, is the yellow one. Going from the airport into the city centre, we got a ticket check. That's the only time that I got a ticket check the whole journey. Right, someone wants for someone to go to Newry on Waterline, but stop at Eden Quay. So that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I'm so nice. We'll do Newry to Connolly in the 166. Eden Quay. We'll go Faraday Road Depot. Right, off we go. Haven't played SCR in a fair while. I do like. Oh, whoops! I do like all the meshed trains. There's only one train on Connect that needs to be meshed, and that's going to happen in the next update. And that is going to be the 321. Which is good, because the 321 is quite a nice train in my opinion. Used to be operated by Greater Anglia, and I think still can be operated on ScotRail. But Greater Anglia's now got the nice flirts. I mean, I've been on them. They're quite nice. Seats are a bit uncomfortable, but that's Greater Anglia's fault. Not the flirts. But yeah. They're not half bad. Yeah, the video might end at some point, as if you've been watching my videos before, which you probably haven't because no one watches my videos. But yeah, it might end because memory. I'd probably do a better job